Getting the best SDR picture in Space Marine 2 is actually not very hard, because even you decide not to change any picture setting what we have in the game, you would end up with a pretty good result. But I will walk you through all the picture settings what we have in the game to make sure you have the best SDR picture to play this game. Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't, I would much appreciate if you can subscribe to my channel. Also please give it a like and share my content. I would much appreciate this. And now let's talk about the best SDR picture settings in Space Marine 2 on your PlayStation or Xbox console. In Space Marine 2 on the PlayStation 5, Xbox and PC, we have actually three options where we can set up our picture to our liking. First of all, we have the minimum brightness setting. Then we have the maximum brightness setting, and last but not least, we have just the brightness setting. So let's start with the minimum brightness setting, and I would strongly recommend do not touch this value. The standard factory setting 1 is spot on. Even I'm just increasing this level or this value by 1 click, this would introduce black level rays. So again, do not touch this setting. Leave this value at 1.0. The next setting what we have in the game is called maximum brightness, and this setting is responsible for the maximum peak brightness in SDR highlights. And by the way, the maximum peak brightness is 250 nits. I would not recommend to go below 2.0. Leave it at 2.0 at minimum. Increase it if you can still see this symbol on the screen. In my case, on the LG G2, I ended up with 2.3, but this is depending on your screen, of course. Again, don't go below 2.0 because you will start losing the maximum peak brightness in SDR highlights. And last but not least, we have the brightness setting, which is nothing else than the average picture brightness in this game. I found the standard value 1.0 actually pretty good, but if you think the game looks washed out, then just slightly decrease this value, or if you think the game is not bright enough, then just increase this value. Okay my friends, so that's it already for this video, and I'm still disappointed that we don't have HDR support in this game, because I'm just wondering how a scene like this would look in perfect HDR, because in SDR it already looks very nice, and I can just imagine that when we now have 1000 nits or 2000 nits maximum peak brightness with a perfect HDR black level floor, of course, this would just looks amazing. But unfortunately, we just have SDR on the console version. Also on the PC version, there's no native HDR support. Of course, on the PC we can use some shaders, some RTX HDR settings and stuff like that, but that's a different story. Again, another game, another AAA game with no native HDR support. Thank you very much for watching me. I see you guys next time. Bye.